I miss her, Ma. I treated her so bad. If I could take it all back, I would. I can go all the way back. I would just end it right then and there when the spark stopped. But now that I think back to it, I don't think the spark ever did stop. It was just slightly dim. I just hated myself, Mama. I hated the fact that I didn't feel like I deserved to be loved by someone so perfect, so innocent. I hated me, the way I looked, the way my clothes fit, the shoes I wore, the way my face looked. I hated everything about me. I couldn't love myself, let alone another human being. And so when the most beautiful person in the world came into my life, I destroyed it. Like as if she was a blooming, colorful flower, and I killed it. Made it lose its color, shiver up, and wither away, like as if it never existed. And she didn't deserve that. I sit back sometimes. I remember her cries and screams, begging me, asking me why I cheat, why I lie. I never really had a clear answer for it. I just knew she would get over it and keep loving me for who I am. Until one day it was enough. She slowly started figuring out her worth. She realized after 4 years of lying and tears and heartache that I was not the man she once fell in love with. I've changed. She would tell me that time after time, especially during the ending years. She would say, "You've changed. You don't love me how you used to. You don't treat me how you used to anymore." I just brush it off and continue to be exactly the man she prayed for me not to be. I'm sorry. I am. I don't know why I am the way I am. I just been broken, mentally and physically, and my whole brain altered after my experience with not wanting to live. The only two people that have seen me at my absolute lowest are you, Mama, and Pops. Y'all watch me die, yet still live. See me breathing and feel my heart beating, but yet my body laid lifeless. My eyes hold no shine. Seeing me with pills and knives in my hands, dragging me to my room, dressing me with clothes because I would not move. And I could see your heart breaking from seeing me like this, who was once the light in every room, become a soulless body. Hearing Pop say, "I'm not giving up on him. He's my son," trying his best to stay strong for me and you. Then after my attempt, which, now that I think about it, wasn't really an attempt. It was just a cry for help. Y'all put me in a car. Y'all were discussing what to do with me. Admit me to a hospital, or keep trying to figure out what is wrong yourselves. I remember while Father driving, my head leaned against the window, tears slowly falling down my eyes. I remember thinking about opening the door and jumping out while he was driving, thinking maybe, with my luck, getting hit by another vehicle, as if something in my mind was begging me to do it, screaming, just do it. But then right in the middle of all that going through my head, father pulled over into a gas station out of nowhere. Just pulled in front of some gas tanks and parked. It was silent for a bit. Then you started asking me why. What is wrong with you? Begging me. Just vent to y'all about what was going on. I didn't respond. I could feel and hear the frustration from you. And then boom, father says, "Let it out, boy. Let it out. All that anger, that frustration, that sadness, let it all out." And as soon as I heard those words, something in my body clicked. My eyes opened wide. My breathing slowly became faster and faster until I broke down in that back seat, screaming, punching, grabbing, pulling the driver chair in front of me, screaming, "Why me? Why me, God?" Crying to him for help. Help me. During all of this, I can hear and see you crying in tears softly, probably wondering how and what in this world could have turned her baby boy into this person that I am right now. Once I finally calmed down, it was completely silent. I'm still sniffling and wiping my tears, but still, no one is speaking. It's just silent, a silence of relief, as if everyone knew that's exactly what I needed, was just to let it out. Till this day, I never spoke about what was wrong with me, or why I felt the way I was feeling to anyone. Y'all didn't know. My closest friends didn't know. No one knew why I was the way I was. I think the only other person I told was her. I told her that story. And I remember it was late at night. Me and her were sitting in a car at some random place in Clyde. And we got deep. I trusted her. Told her my deepest secrets, my deepest fears. I remember, after telling her that story, seeing her cry for me. I remember, after that day, a week later, I made a vow to myself that I would never let anyone see me like that again, ever. Not even my family. And that I would never let myself get to that point either. But do you want to know what got me to that point? It was love. So that is why, when she came into my life with unconditional love, giving me chance after chance, I abused it. I protected my own heart from someone who possibly could have made it whole again. I loved her. I did. My mind and soul did. But my heart couldn't do the same. It was scared. It was scared of taking a chance on love again. And by the time I finally let go and let loose, it was too late. She was already gone. out my life. I remember asking her just one last chance, once and for all, no more after this. The last chance that I would ever get to show her I can be the man she always dreamed me of being, and giving her the love she always prayed I could give her. But it was all too late. She moved on. She's happy, not because of someone else, but because she found herself again. She's blooming again, just like the flower I always saw her she could be. I haven't spoken to her in a very long time, but I seen a picture of her with someone else. And her smile, it was that same smile I remember seeing in the beginning when we were together. She's finally at peace. She's finally moved on completely, as if I never existed. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that picture, I teared up a little, but I softly smiled because I was happy for her. She's finally at peace. She's at a place where she deserves to be. All that pain and suffering I caused her, it's all over. Forever. And she may not remember me in the years to come, but I'll forever love her, Mama. I'll forever love her.